a terrible thumbnail, isn't it? It's better. Do you have Bob's furniture?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know if it's local or a chain. They have a commercial on right now where like he turns himself into a cartoon, kind of like claymation. And there's dancing gummy bears in the room, except the gummy bears look very phallic.
Oh Jesus!
So it looks like a guy dancing around with two dicks
Oh my
every
God!
time on the commercial.
Though I heard the first few seconds of the video, and I thought that I was going to jump into a different piece. Let me see if I can find it.
Wait, here, mate. Tell me this isn't just me. What does that look like?
That's peculiar.
I mean, full picture. It's rather prominent.
Huh. Huh. Yeah, I was
I
going to
see that.
recognize that little flute in the beginning anywhere. You check out the first few seconds of that? God, it's a mattress. Why is it on a mattress?
That's a very good question.
So, how much GameStop stock do you own?
None.
Not all of it?
What do you mean, not all of it?
Not as much as you can?
To be completely honest, other than maybe like 15 seconds of it hitting the news this morning, I've been head down in data for the last 4 days and have no clue what's going on in reality.
Ah, good. Okay. That's fine. That's for the better. It's just stupid.
I rolled my entire 401k into nothing but GameStop stocks.
Same.
Is this? I'm just looking at it right now. Is this like weird blow up peak that it did for?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Do you remember Volkswagen back in 2008?
Remember what?
Volkswagen back in 2008, where they unfortunately sold a lot of shorts, a lot of promise stock, way oversold, and then people caught on, so they bought all the stock, and then the hedge fund had to rebuy all of the stock that was super overpriced.
It's called a
It's called a squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In Volkswagen,
that's what's happening with GameStop right now.
in
Sorry, go
Volkswagen's
ahead.
case, it was actually Porsche doing it as a way to get more management control in the company. And this time, it was a bunch of memeing Redditors that noticed and started pumping it.
Not pumping. That's a different term. That's a
Yeah.
different legal term.
Okay, I know pump and dump is a separate thing. It has
Yeah.
it had the same effect, just buying
Same
it.
effect, but yeah.
It
You mean-
led to
I mean,
a
this giant irregular curve right here at the end?
Yes. Yeah, that right there.
It's probably not over because the margin calls on most of the shorts come due tomorrow. Which
Oh, yeah.
might get interesting because I don't. They said they covered some of their positions, but I don't think there were enough for sale for them to cover all of their positions.
Correct. Some of them were able to be bought because it was on a fundamental collapse. If it was about to skyrocket in ridiculous price, like legitimate infinite amount of price, because not enough were for sale, so it just would have continued. And depending on how many people decide to sell tomorrow when it closes, will depend on just how much that shit.
It falls back down.
No, I don't think it'll fall back down. It'll depend.
It's already falling
There
down.
might.
Well, they shut it down today. That's why.
Yeah, it's like and it's like it closed at 193 today.
But tomorrow
And
is the
this morning is
deadline to the short.
265.
Yeah, it's up
Just
for
shut it
that.
down today too.
A lot of the brokerages, especially the ones that target like retail investors, stopped allowing buy orders for it during the day today, which contributed to that.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
didn't-
they're self-correcting.
It did lead to some really strange conversations, though. Like, one of the senior members in our accounting department, like, super smart guy, but he's like 62, 63, getting close to retirement, like, just not good with computers in general because he never had to be. Came over and we were making small talk, and he asked me to explain Reddit and Wall Street bets, and I was like, oh boy, how do I do this?
Yeah.
No, I just saved
A bunch of money on your car insurance?
$32,000 by refinancing my house.
Smart.
Yep.
Want to do it?
Rolled it all back into principal. Make me some money.
No, just GameStop. Invest it all into GameStop right now.
No, get Doge.
Dogecoin?
Yeah,
I
it's
heard
like
that's on
4.
the up and up.
It's like 4 cents.
Yeah. No, it's not even 4 cents. Isn't it like half a penny?
Probably even now.
Let's see. Dogecoin.
Dogecoin?
Dogecoin.
Like Bitcoin, but the meme.
Yeah, the meme. Let's see. Doge USD stock prices.
I feel like you have to be.
Oh, it is 4 cents. You're right. I thought it was half a penny.
It was
I
higher
feel
though.
like you have to be more specific when you say like Bitcoin, but the meme. There's a couple of those.
God, there's
Doge
a
meme.
Litecoin. There's every fucking thing.
I mean, Dogecoin is a meme. I mean, that's the thing.
The question is, are the Russians using it to get around
CNBC would like you to think that.
because you're only going to take off like Bitcoin if other countries are using it to get around the US stops.
Mhm. I think it's. I can't tell if memes or if it's. Like
Paco,
nobody's making money. off of it.
scroll up on the chat, tell me what that green thing looks like.
Thing. It looks like that gummy. I'm a gummy bear. And then, have you guys seen that video? It's classic.
I haven't. Please post it for me so you can.
That's all it looks like is a gummy bear?
It turns out Scratch is actually entering his late teens at the moment.
I was gonna say, I
Very
guess
juvenile.
I'm the only one who sees it.
Susan, here. Did you bring Smarties?
Dude, those aren't Smarties. I seriously thought the same thing that Dee thought when you started talking about Smarties until Suze posted. I was like,
Yeah, the little
Yep.
kind of wrapper things, like they twist and then you pull them and.
Yeah, the chalky.
I'm the backward alien realm.
Yeah, that we
It's the
had.
only thing I can think of in Smarties.
When I was little for the longest time, I didn't realize that those were Canadian only thing. The
Nest-
chocolate M&M
Nest-
style ones.
Nestle Company is so regional specific on things. For so much of their candies.
They know what the people in those regions like. Suze, do you like
Yeah.
my new outfit? You were required to say yes. I would have kicked you from it.
You would have blue screened you of death.
Yeah. Yeah, that B-sod happens much more often when you say you don't like my glamour. Just saying.
Chicken.
Oh, jeez.
Probably tell people to turn down their headsets before that.
I don't know. That's what I thought of.
Suze, how much GameStop stock did you buy?
Damn, I bought some.
I tried to. I signed up for Vanguard.
Yeah,
Too.
I
I like
considered it. Vanguard's through who our work one is through, so we can. Just
I didn't mind too.
Look
Last night. Or not last night, but yesterday.
I was signed up through Robinhood, and last night they confirmed my account, and then this morning is when they stopped.
Yeah.
Did you get any of yours automatically canceled or sold, or were you not trading on margin?
No, I didn't.
I did.
Oh.
I didn't. I'm at a
Well, if I
loss right
decide to meme some through Vanguard. I'm gonna make sure it's not on margin. Margin is how they're able to sell it because it's promised money that you're gonna give them or something.
Margin, you're essentially borrowing the stocks that you're investing, so they can.
Around 6%.
Yeah.
But it was worse earlier. I was down almost half.
I'm just having fun watching all of this.
Yes,
I
the
complain.
memes are amazing.
Yep.
My Doge is up a lot. 1,000%?
Your Doge is up 1,000% to 4 cents.
Well, I bought a long time ago. And I'm up 1,200% right now.
The real question is, how much did you buy?
Not a lot, but I bought like $20 worth at the time. Right now I have almost 300. Yeah. I bought 20 bucks. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna
I
buy it.
fucking love it. I love
Yeah.
that shit, dude.
I'm down.
Oh,
There's
man.
mine. My profit.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Wait till it bumps to 5 cents.
Oh, I'm like, dude, I should just cash out. I'm thinking like, I don't think that's gonna.
There you go. And use that $270 and invest into 1 share of GameStop.
Oh yeah, GameStop.
Problem solved. Problem solved.
Millionaire.
You're going in the middle. You're getting your $5,000.
Hey, that's a ticket to May's house right there, 300
That's-
bucks.
Ticket to my house. Even if you're in Canada. Alright, let's see. I don't think we need to discuss anything in the beginning here. Yeah, we're not doing anything different. Well, let's see. Okay, really fast. What actual 2 minutes go out right before the end of the boss? It's Tenchi Jin, it's Dragon Sight. Is that also when the next 3 minutes are up? So,
No. 3 minutes come up during Lions.
yeah, okay. And you use those.
I've been
So
using
we
them,
just
but
said
I mean,
the
we
next-
can hold those 3 minutes.
We could hold those 3 minutes.
Because I mean,
Because we're not
Lions.
getting another use.
Yeah, and Lions kind of sucks anyways for like
Yeah.
stuff. So
But what other 3 minutes do we have? Gunnar, you have a 3 minute, right?
Battle Voice, Devotion, Divination,
Divination's 2.
2.
Yeah, Divination's 2 and there's already
So just Litany, Devotion, Battle Voice.
We could probably put it all on that second pot time because we're not getting another 3 minute.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. Oh, D. But I guess most of those probably don't affect your damage too much. Let's see. Battle Voice, not that. Battle Litany will not. But our second pot timing, because we only get 2, is on the tank busters that are after Lions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's where we're fitting all of our 2 minutes, such as Devotion from Suze, such as whatever the button is from Paco. If you wanted to stuff it there, I know it might sit a little weird for some inner release. No, it
No,
won't.
that's-
Actually, yeah, it's perfectly fine because the 90 seconds are up at basically where the tank busters are. So you fit everything inside of that little bit there. But it's up here. We're doing pretty well without it.
Well, I don't remember where my IR is. I'll just see where it falls.
If I remember correctly, it's basically at where the tank busters are. Right around.
I think so. 'Cause last time when you said Tuesday, when you said hot timing, it was when I was about to do IR, and I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
So I think I'll do that.
Sounds good.
What kind of mouse did you get, Gunner?
Of course, sir.
I thought you said
Right.
mouth, and I was like, all right, so we're exchanging out mouths here.
Yeah, of course.
Battle
What
Voice,
Corsair? The
Trinity,
scimitar?
Divination,
Oh, I
Devotion.
love the scimitar so much.
Reprisal.
Their buttons are so weak, though. It's kind of disappointing.
I like how kind of weak they are. And that's pretty much explicitly because I can't stand the Razor Naga.
Oh god, no.
You say weak, other people say light and call it a selling feature.
Left.
Sure, good point. It'll be Titan. It'll be stacks.
Out. Sides.
Outside stack.
Trick and 10. Fade. Trick. Reprisal.
Diamond Dustin.
Addle. Reprisal. Trick and 10.
Check your thingies. Get ready for knockback resistance. And knockback resistance.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it is not.
Good, I can.
Some would say that is bad. But we're a positivity group in here. We only use negative positives, not direct negatives.
It was not good.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Kian next to me, and I was like, "This doesn't look very, this doesn't look very cozy." And then he got flattened. We are all going directly across the circle from our thingies, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. We were down going into that.
Oh, okay. That's what it was. The thing exploded. Okay.
Give me 1 second.
He was trying to make
Sorry.
a pizza slice.
Yeah, I picked my spot and tried to get out an extra GCD heal. And basically nothing of that worked at all. Either the spot or the heal.
Was a good try. For my mouse, I use a Logitech 203. That's what it says on the bottom, and it only has 2 buttons on the side, and that's the way I like it.
Right.
No,
Those are the nice light ones.
Yes,
I
they're very
couldn't do
light.
that little gold buttons.
I have
I did use I did use like a Naga or whatever before, where I had like 12 buttons on the side. But even when I used that, I only used 2 buttons on it on the side, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get a mouse that only has 2 thumb buttons. So apparently,
Wait,
that's all I use.
You don't do your combos with your mouse?
I do my combos with my mouse. I hit Alt and Control with them, and then I hit the number keys with my actual hand. Like, you know. So I'll hit like the modifier with my mouse, and then I'll hit like
Gotcha.
number 1 on my keyboard. Yeah.
I've got a G502 because I don't use light ones since I stopped playing first-person shooters as much.
Oh, I see.
All of my cooldown buttons are generally on my my mouse. Anything that's timer related.
Could I just...
Battle voice.
My home
Trick.
combo's on my mouse, and my left hand is
Okay, man.
Alt,
Divination.
Control, and arrows.
Reprisal. Devotion.
I think I did a inner... whatchamacallit at the start. That was weird. Alright. I wasted 50 gauge, but that's okay.
What?
Stack?
Left.
Stacker.
I don't even remember what raid that
Out.
was
In.
from. In, or out, north, south stack.
Trick
I'm trying
intent.
to remember. I feel like it was an ACT call of mine.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But
Get
it's
it to
supposed to be-
Taco.
Feint. Trick.
I don't know why. I got scratched.
I feel like it was Stormblood
Reprisal.
at some point.
No, I think it was older. I don't know.
see,
Stormblood
when
is
did it-
pretty old by now.
Yeah, I feel like I started using ACT Chan during Delta Skate. Like during what's her face?
I mean, I remember.
Battle.
Wasn't Lumi still around when you were using
Reprisal.
it? 'Cause it was Sucker.
Oh, it was Sucker,
The
Sucker,
Sucker.
Sucker.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just confusing it with my brain. Yeah.
Trick intent.
Knockback soon. Knockback.
I do not have Swift.
Oh no, that was the one that exploded.
Trick.
Alright,
Reprisal.
getting Paco first, then I'll get Suze, then I'll get D.
I think this means no reprisal on the Fury.
Wings, if you want to live. And I get a
Bless
sneeze.
you.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Oh man, I hope this ult doesn't go through.
No, this one doesn't.
Battle voice.
32! 32! Okay, yeah.
Then the follow-up killed me. Dang it.
Alright, just
31 off of a repeat at the UCOB incident.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Trick intent.
I remember with VIP melds, Fluid Aura ended up living through like 7th Umbral Arrow with like 16 health. And Keo just starts going, 16! And we're like, so
I think
Oh,
me freaked out a little bit when it happened to me.
yeah.
I mean, you're both like, don't worry about it.
You're not dead, you're alive.
Mm-hmm. You have more than 1 HP, you're able to do shit.
the whole gang mentality.
Battle voice. Litany. Trick. Divination.
I mean, as long as you trust your healers, it works.
Well,
Yeah.
Reprisal. Devotion.
Yeah, as long as you trust
As long
your
as you
healer.
trust your healer.
I'm just kidding, I trust you guys a lot. You guys are doing great.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to buy my helmet. Stack.
I don't really
Left.
get butt puckers that much anymore. 'Cause
Put
I
like
know,
the same side every time. A stack.
yeah, it's
Rigged! Rigged!
Out. In.
Yeah. North, south,
North
stack.
south. Same as last time.
Rigged!
Yep. Yep.
Trick intent.
Paco lives.
I'm gonna get hit a little harder. I apologize.
Just don't.
It's okay. Just trust your healers.
Feint. Trick.
Just a little harder, not too bad. It's ramp a little early.
Reprisal.
I've been playing DPS way too long now. I was looking at my my Huton bar, thinking it was my health bar. And the obliteration happened, and I was like, I'm
Reprisal.
fucking dead. Because my Huton was really low. That being said, my Huton is not my health bar. I was at full health.
Same. No.
Trick in 10.
Oh man, I hope I don't miss this thing. Oh, I should be fine. Heck yeah.
You ready for narcotic? Resistance?
Trick. Reprisal.
No, I don't know.
I got it.
Okay.
Hop in here in 2.
Reprisal.
Oh, I saw the
Eliminate.
face.
Battle voice.
I actually covered Sue's.
Divination.
I just hit Wings on accident.
Trick in 10.
North and south for blues.
I thought was Sue's just getting up and probably have a
She has
Trick.
immunity if she's getting up.
That damage is
Devotion.
fairly delayed. It's caught us out at least once or twice by accident.
We did it, guys.
We did it, Reddit.
Now
Took on Wall Street.
Reprisal.
Say, is this the Wall Street version of Reddit we did it, or the Boston Bomber version?
You know, I normally don't go on to Reddit. This weekend,
In.
week has been very
south,
fascinating.
south, south.
South. Thank you. This is the type of shit I don't pay
Trick in
attention
10. Reprisal.
Really? Well, she's just gonna stand like this.
to. Oh.
Trick.
Ooh.
Is it? Okay, yeah, we're good.
Alright, there you go.
She'll eventually get there.
She got caught mid tank transfer like that. In corners.
In corners late.
Yes, for later.
In corners.
Left. Southwest.
Same side.
Stay.
We're doing
Enter
in corners.
cards.
In.
Divination.
Good work.
Trick
guys.
in 10.
We just don't like Shiba.
Reprisal.
Well, we did spend the whole fucking fight on it.
Trick. Feint.
He lives underneath highway.
In corners. For
Yeah.
later.
For later.
Feel. Cleave
Alright,
first.
Lions.
Left.
Leave first.
Knock back. And 2.
And
Enter
another
cards.
cleave.
Cleave.
In corners. Cleave. In corners. In corners.
Corners. More lions.
Spot.
Trick in 10. Left.
So you can use 90
Cleave
seconds
again.
and 1 minute here.
Cleave again.
Use 90 seconds and 1 minute here.
Trick.
I
Do
got
not
the first.
Reprisal.
Yeah. Oh. Dang it. I hit mine. Alright, sorry. You've lost a healer.
Okay.
This
Out
is
corners. Stocking.
out corners for later.
Out corners there.
Red first.
Nah,
Spread this
guys.
time.
Out. In.
South out.
Out corners.
No.
No.
North, south out.
Oh
North,
no,
south
you're,
out.
you're right. Yes.
Spread.
Spread.
Then spread.
Sorry, I had my camera angled weird.
No
All
worries.
right.
Out corners stack.
Out
Trick
corner
and 10.
stack, yes. So after this out corner stack is when we pop everything.
D, we just go south with them. She won't move.
Well, I'm already here.
Enter cards.
Out corners stack.
Devotion.
Pop everything.
Litany. Battle
Trick.
voice. Divination.
Heals out.
Faint.
D is main tank. Got this one.
Reprisal. Reprisal.
Watch. Gearing up now.
That was a very messy pull considering we hit 2%.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. I consider that pull a success.
Yeah, I didn't have sprint up and didn't quite make it back to my big line spot. That's what killed me.
Trick and 10.
Also, I'd just like to say, if I could heal your Hucon bar, I would.
I appreciate it. Big fan. Yeah, D, did that timing for pot and inner release work?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I guess you'll get devotion and then whatever pot goes buttons. Never gonna remember astrologian buttons.
Battle voice. Litany. Trick. Divination. Devotion. Reprisal.
Is this moment really that perfect? I just realized I forgot I hit the first full macro.
Well, if you press it now, it's the first pull. Hell yeah.
Back.
Okay, we're gonna get next.
Left. Outsides.
Outside stack. Wow. What a surprise.
Trick and 10. Faint. Trick. Reprisal. Reprisal. Addle. Trick and 10.
You ready for knockback? Knockback.
Trick. Divination. Reprisal. Reprisal. Battle voice. Litany. Trick intent. Devotion. Trick.
Good work, Nancy. You gonna start?
Reprisal. Sides.
Outsides.
Stack tight on this one.
Trick in 10. Reprisal.
Seize again.
Trick. Divination.
You ever press true north on a position on your
Out
radio?
corners for later.
Yep.
What's true north? I don't know what that is.
Buttons that DPS have to press.
Never heard of it.
Left. Southwest.
Same side.
Same.
Out. Enter cards.
I got
Need
you.
a quick,
Out corners.
yeah, need a quick one on this. I'm provoking immediately, D.
Alright.
I'm just gonna need a shark or something for that.
Trick in 10.
Alright, got you.
Does it make sense to invuln both?
Reprisal.
I'm in bowling, I just...
You need to pay 8.
Trick. Faint.
Thank you.
Under
In
corners.
corners
In corners.
for later.
Veal's out. Cleave
Left.
first. One. Knockback.
Enter In. cards.
In and in corners.
In corners now.
Trick in 10.
Third one.
Left.
Cleave.
I do probably not have mana. I can get. Never mind.
I got.
Use minutes
Trick.
in 90 seconds.
Got the first.
Reprisal.
Alright. Out corners for later.
Spread.
In. Sides.
Inside.
Inside.
Inside
Spread.
spread.
Spread. I'll move here.
Out corners. And stack.
Reprisal.
Is it out?
Yeah, it was out next.
Out corner stack.
When we come back from this is when we popped everything.
Enter cards.
Never mind. Sorry.
Devotion. Trick. Battle voice. Litany. Divination. Feint.
I got scratched.
Reprisal.
And a deal for the next.
Close. All of you weapons.
Think we did it, sir.
Yeah, that should be good. Hooray!
Good work, guys. First pull.
Won't kill us, will it?
No. As long as the tanks live, we're fine.
No damage.
Okay, it confirmed no damage.
Trick in 10.
I'd like to confirm that sneeze actually hurt.
That sounded like an unpleasant sneeze, not one of those fun ones.
I took a little damage there. I don't think it's recoverable.
Any health above 1 is fine. You have D in the back there?
D, why are you so sad?
Because, I'm really in this moment right now.
You're empathizing with her.
Yeah.
No, I want those
You're
shoes.
very sad. You can't. I was gonna say you're very sad. You can't get that outfit. That's very.
I am.
You know, casters get a body piece that's sort of similar, but not quite.
Same.
I just wanted to be part of the moment. What's this hammer? That's what I want.
Yeah.
Are we jumping
Alright.
off?
Yeah, let's jump. Let's jump so we can discuss
Stop
this.
remarks.
'Cause I think we're at a point where we can effectively discuss what we want to do for the thing. So I think the best way markers are still, just very simple cardinal ones that we normally do. So effectively, I'm going to get rid of 1, 4. Everything else should remain the same. Okay,
Alright.
let us talk about basic relativity. And not the kind from, college, but the kind that causes us to cry. Well, I guess that kind did cause me to cry as well.
Are you changing
actually-
anything?
No,
Or are
nothing
we going over it?
changes.
Okay.
We're just going to go over it. But I'm going to use a smaller example. I'm going to use a smaller arena. So we have these red ones, and then we have... Oh, I don't want to use... Okay, imagine... So there's 2 that are yellow tethered. There's 2 that are blue tethered. 2 that are blue tethered are here, I believe, right?
It's
No,
there.
no, they're
It's either or.
The 2 that are blue tethered. And then let's pretend that this 4 marker is the yellow one that's at the relative north, right? Does this make sense?
Yep.
So effectively, you would turn your camera around and consider 4 to be north, the G marker. So the first thing that happens, we're all kind of near the center at this point when basic relativity is going off. It hurts a lot, so we all want to be centered for heals. Then, as soon as you recognize that you have ice, you should go to the 2 lightning things. I guess they're not light. Light things, stoplight things that were tethered to the yellow. Now, it's possible that it's me and Gunner, so we can't predict sides that we're going to be on, so we might have to kind of YOLO it. I don't want to say, jump to your spot, but kind of go there relatively rapidly, and if you notice that you don't have ice, stay in the center. Stay relatively close to the center so it is very obvious for the other person to be able to tell which direction you're going in. There's 7 seconds to be able to get to your spot. So, the 2 ice will go to the yellow. Let's say it's me and Gunner. Gunner, go to the Bravo. We're going to explode here. Everybody else is going to be in the center. We might not explode here. It depends on our time. But that does not change that the ice get the first one. The ice will always get the first one. After these laser beams go off, which we are not pointing towards the center, both of us will come back inside. And then the 2 people with the eyes, with the look away, will then go to the non-tethered stoplights. Let's say it's both healers. Non-tethered stoplights would be the ones that did not have yellow or blue, which would be the red ones right now. If they're tethered blue, that means they're going off last. This means we will look towards the south, away, or everybody at this exact moment will then go towards the yellow stoplight. Everybody else. Because this is also the end of our return debuff. So we're looking away from the boss. Okay. The Wanderer's meaning.
Naming was good.
Oh, okay. All right. At this point, our return will end, and we will be brought back to this position in a few seconds. After that, the last 2 people, which had the stacks, the 2 people with the stacks, the water stacks, will then run away from this, and then go get the 2 laser beams that were tethered to the purple or the blue tethers, the stoplights that were tethered to the blue. And
so at this point, actually, we all have to run out because it's going to do the.
I know everybody has to run out. There's an AoE.
Okay,
yep.
yeah.
You just run away from the AoE. Yep. But the important part of this is that the last 2 people to get the last 2 lasers would be probably either the tanks or healers that did not have the eyes.
Yeah.
But they would have the stacks, so they would run and point theirs effectively north.
Yeah.
North. Yeah.
Because
north.
In this configuration, fires would be blowing up at this point.
Fires would blow up either at the first or.
Yeah. So because
Correct.
we said ice, I guess we said ice first. In this
Correct.
configuration, yeah. So we would blow up here, ish. 2 fires.
Right. We would try to mosey away, and it might end up being that the fires would have to be right here. The laser beams would be a little closer and still pointed out, and then the rest of the party would be here in the center. Now, if it's ice that still has yet to go off, everybody would be stacked. I forgot to mention, then we're all brought back to where we were returned, which was the yellow and then the 2 ice positions, right? And then we're all pushed, and then we should all try and mosey up with our stack spots. I think the tanks and healers at this point, when they're dropping off the eye, can be on the side that they normally do stuff, right? So it's not going to matter. Kiana can always be over here with the eyeball, and Paco can always be over here with the eyeball, or Scratch can always be over at A with the eyeball, and D can always be over at 1 with the eyeball, right? Does that make sense? Because as soon as we're pushed back, we're going to have to be in our stacks on that side. So I know that it's going to be Scratch, Paco, me, and Gunner on the relative west, and everybody else on the relative east. One thing I forgot to mention is in the very beginning, if the ice is not going off first, it's the shadow flares then, which means that the 2 people, the 2 DPS with the shadow flare explosions, let's say, can run to the north and south.
Yeah.
That gives these people who are currently doing the yellow tether, which would be the ice, a lot of room. Let's definitively say...
Why would there be north and south if we're all
I was
north?
just about to correct that. We're not all north, though. We're not all north at that point. We're all in the center. This is the first tether explosions.
Okay.
So, let me rephrase that. Let's have the first tether people always shoot at south, giving the north room for the 2 shadow flare explosions.
Well,
And
I
that's
mean,
just the DPS.
if the shadow flares are going off, the ice is not going off, meaning that they could probably both be at the butt. If the ice is going off, then they have to be stacked with us anyway. Right.
That is exactly what I'm saying, you know, right? So if the shadow flares are going off, they have the whole north room to work with, right? Everybody else is in the center.
I was thinking the other way around. They had the south, just so you guys can get positionals.
Whatever. I don't think it matters too much. There's a lot of true north available here.
Okay.
I think it makes sense to have them at the north, because if you put them on the south, then they would have to run all the way to where the yellow stoplight is after that, where they're already relatively in position for movement. Does anybody disagree?
Makes sense?
Yeah. You said so in party chat. Do you have questions? let you know at the center. Okay, sure. Yes, so far so good. Correct. The party will run directly out towards the center because this yellow stoplight will have an AoE around it, and then it'll either be the ice going off or the two shadow flares going off from the details. So we're either going to, the rest of the party is either going to be stacked, or the two people need to just be away. Which I think you can kind of default going to your regular side, and then we'll have the two melee swap if we'll have a melee swap if it's me and Gunner or it's Zev and Suze. So just for the party's reference, if Gunner and I are tethered, not tethered, sorry, if Gunner and I are both Shadow Flare, I'll run to the relative east, and Gunner will run to the west. That's his normal position. Where if it's Zev and Suze, Zev will run to the relative west, and Suze will stay to the relative. Feel free to continue, D. Yes. Yep.
And then you face her to the yellow stoplight.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's fine. We can,
Move,
No, I was trying
something
to.
you want?
move so you guys don't get kicked, please.
We don't need it.
Just in case.
Okay.
Just extra heal.
Any questions about basic relative? I know we obviously have to see it a few times in order to get through. Any general questions that you guys can think?
Kiana, just tell us where we can start lining up shake and feel and stuff for you. And reprisals, I think we gotta get all that worked out.
I think nothing on the first one, nothing on the first big attack, and then you can alternate as you
Actually,
later on.
Can you mitigate relativity? Or is it like because it's 8-person shared? We should.
It might be shadow damage.
Yeah, we should find out at least.
Yeah, we should check. Now, shadow damage can always have shields on it.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal. But correct, it cannot be percentage.
Battle
We'll
Voice
figure it out.
Litany.
Alright, wingsing now.
And we'll see if it's up for both.
Devotion.
Everybody's in the star.
Reprisal for this one.
Reprisal.
Oh, I think we were saying that's what we don't need anything on.
Divination.
Alright, so it stacks first. Excuse me, spread first, then stacks. Stacks later.
Is this when I go south, or is that
No,
later?
no, no. Wait.
Later.
You're gonna explode first.
It'll be when she's casting a AoE.
Trick
It'll be
intent.
right
Alright, Ghost Center. Or
now.
Trick.
Okay, Narthex.
wait.
Addle.
Ooh, stack lead.
Reprisal.
Reprisal.
That's the one that hurts.
Sorry,
That's where
call
we start
that way.
mitigating.
Okay.
She's gonna be in
Wanna-
really shit position if we don't dash in.
You want to shake there or something? Oh, she
Uh,
hasn't reset.
No, she doesn't. So face her to yellow whenever you figure it out. Oh, that hurts like hell.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's an 8-person one. Okay, so for example, I don't have anything.
Alright, so I got the eye, so I go second to my stoplight.
Yeah. You'll be second.
Trick in 10.
Wait, what do I have?
They go on
so I
dead
have-
bodies. Yeah.
I had something else in normal.
Yeah, because I didn't have something.
Oh, okay.
Which is unusual. They still... Okay, wait a minute. So...
Is there enough time to dash in for the stack?
Don't think so.
No? I don't have dash.
No, I mean you guys run in, we dash, and then back.
No.
I don't
Just to
think
try
so.
to
Okay.
keep her from getting weird on positioning.
I think I can time it.
We have to discuss one thing.
Sure.
In the situation we just had, I'm going to re-put up the markers. How they were. In the situation we just had, the red markers were actually the ones furthest away. So, we can solve this by doing almost the same thing. Almost. So in this example, I will actually put the north one up here, meaning that these, the yellow stoplight is the 4 marker. So the eyes would still not run towards the red. The party would still have to be here at the 4 marker, and the 2 people with eyes would still have to bait the lasers because their return position has to be near the yellow one. Does that make sense? So if the rest of the party is up here, they're still the eyes people are still the closest persons to 1 and 4 if they're right here.
Everybody just has to look north quickly.
Yeah, everybody has to, look north, be north more specifically, and the laser beams will still go, like this. Now, having said that, what that means is after the rest of the party does their mumbo jumbo here, when people are getting out and away and stuff, the third people who need to get the final tethers will need to, in this case, get right here for the 3 and the Charlie marker. Not that bad. We effectively solved it in a similar. Does that kind of make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Easy game after that.
Selling ground. They're on prismatic. But he's on scholar, so he doesn't know what he's in for.
He's gonna have so much fun.
Oh, cycles.
Yep.
For grab. Oh man.
Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, Grump is.
Yeah, his group is on prismatic right now. That's all an easy game after that. But I was kind of being sarcastic.
Bonus if you're just like, yeah, there's just a couple AoEs and then it's enrage.
I will say that.
Just say it, it just goes a little faster. What chat is this in?
Oh, one of our link shells.
One of our actual link shells. The link shells, not the cross world, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's a very old link shell now that I think
Mhm.
about it. It's a Gromp and Gromp
was a
one.
Romp one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is a Gromp's friend.
I was like an
one.
RTN, yeah, I think something like that.
Yeah, it was a bunch of RTN people originally.
I was invited to it for some reason a long time ago because they liked me or something.
You like me. You really, really like me.
Battle voice. Trick.
I don't know
Litany.
about really, really.
Devotion. Divination.
My start up early.
Oh, I gotta stand.
It's okay.
I've got the stuff. Alrighty, stacks first and then spread after.
When did the stacks go off? Oh,
10
there's a timer,
seconds.
that's right.
Yeah, you'll see a countdown.
Yeah,
in
you'll
my
get
head.
a 5-second countdown.
There's a knockback before this spread, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Trick in 10.
There's a Helios between the
Oh.
knockback Kiana, so I'll do
Alright,
that.
D,
Yeah.
just get in.
I have an size that comes up here too.
Now
Trick.
comes Nick.
Oh, shit.
First.
No.
Alright, well, I made it.
Hmm.
So this is the one that needs mitigation.
Reprisal.
Quite a bit. Gonna hurt.
Well, I mean, we look okay.
Yeah.
You want to
Moving
center,
center.
yeah, you want to center her at this point.
Alright, shoot. Well,
That would be bad. That way you can be ready for these.
Okay.
Paco, if you are heliosing between that, I might try and get
Alright.
out doing a little heal, so I have one for when we come back in after
Trick
whatever
intent.
the knockback mechanic is.
Yeah, I should have Helios for that, so
Okay.
just count on that.
Hopefully between Helios and the size, that should be enough to top us for the knockback plus that. Yeah.
I do it for the knockback damage, and then
I got it. I wish those yellow tethers stayed up longer because it takes me forever to find the yellow stoplight.
So the yellow stoplight is perpendicular to the yellow tethers every time. The other ones are random.
Okay. That'll make it easier to look for. Yeah, because I'm
That's
like,
it. If she's
I mean-
it's
I
a lot
mean-
easier if she's at center because basically if you don't see it, it's behind you.
well, I mean, you guys saw how long it took me to find the desk in Yulmore. It takes me a long time to.
Battle voice. Litany. Divination.
By the will of the ancients. Like the Cetra?
No, I think she means the ancient ones, right?
Obviously, she doesn't mean the Cetra.
Unless she's referring to the Sentra from 8.
She's talking about the Mandalorians.
Who cares about 8, dude?
Oh my god.
8's such a shit game. 8's such a meme, dude. Don't even. I'm surprised you even brought up 8. We're really close together here. I want you guys. This is spooky. I'm spooked. Okay, I'm less spooked now.
Everyone
So
should
who's that?
take that spread together.
Yeah, I'm game.
Alright, now I can do it.
there's a star in the middle too. So for after this, knockback.
Trick.
Knockback.
So
Alright,
fun
center.
claw there. Then star.
Reprisal.
This hurts.
Reprisal.
This one.
Nice.
And then I'm
Basic
just gonna throw
ability.
Veal out now.
Gunner,
try
this is
moving
the
her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
alright.
period at a turn.
She moves very nicely.
There you go. That's close enough.
The what?
Peloton.
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
used that for all three of the last mechanic.
Peloton is
Okay,
running.
alright, that's probably good. That's probably good.
It's
Okay,
at A,
ice
D.
first.
It's at A.
Ice first.
Jesus Christ, what fucking name.
A, north.
Oh no, man.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is why
the,
I think.
So everyone's in the middle.
Trick intent.
And then the eye.
Eyes.
Has the first one gone out yet or not? Yeah, I think it has. Okay. And I run out.
That second one was
Avoid
where we
me.
would have been north. Okay.
Oh, we.
During that, if people could be, like, much closer, I guess, and DPS could also look at debuffs of who else has debuffs, and it will be up to me and Zev. In order to switch, we'll do the same thing. YOLO, it is very tough to tell who has what if we're going by people moving to the outside. What?
No, I was just saying our assumption of if Ice has to get back here, they can just run off to the left and it'll shoot straight and miss the party. That worked on that one.
That wasn't the issue.
No, I'm saying I know it wasn't the issue, but I'm saying we talked about it before and it confirmed that it works.
If you have the Shadow Flare, you do not take any of the lights.
Yeah, if the Shadow Flare blows up first, I think just opposite of the stoplight.
We discussed this.
Or yeah, at the stoplight. Yeah.
No. Near the yellow one on the north side, like relative north, right? So you're close to be able to get to the northern.
Yeah, that's what I
yellow
meant by
one.
the stoplight. Yeah, the yellow stoplight.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright.
yeah.
Did you guys ever play a lot of the red light, green light?
I hate that game.
When I was a kid.
All the time.
Yeah, and people were like fucking cheaters with it. Like they'd be like, "Oh, you weren't moving," and I was like, no, you kind of were."
Or people would like full on jump and like, oh, I'm falling over, I can't help it. And then they'd get up like 3 feet ahead of where they fell over.
It's like that's the fucking point. Like, if you're jumping, you're moving. Like, sit
I
your
mean-
ass down. Go
I mean,
back to the
that's how-
beginning.
That's how modern day football works,
I'm
right?
ready.
Okay.
Yep.
Stretch your arms out, gain 3 yards.
Until you get hit and fumble on like the one.
They football charged, Gunner.
Do you remember if you get the eye, we both have it, so we can get each other.
Battle Horse
Um,
Litany.
So I guess the missing configuration we have for DPS is
Divination.
if Susan and Gunner
Devotion.
both get it. Oh wait, no, then they would be on their usual sides. Never mind.
No idea what you mean by get each other scratched.
We both have eyes, so like we can paralyze each other. They just kind of have to.
You gotta look away from each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you won't be able to
Normal
keep up
eye
time.
stuff.
Yeah.
Smite myself! Stack you.
Trick intent.
Spread
There,
after
it
this.
turned this time.
Trick.
Good, man.
My Helios doesn't reach your side.
Reprisal.
Nah, I'm not gonna risk it.
At all.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, so
I
I'm
have,
gonna move it after this. Shockwave.
Yeah. I have ninjutsu I can use there. That
There you
just
go.
be ranged. Alright. Basic relativity. Look for your debuff. Find the
Veil's
yellow.
out. Veil is out.
Oh. Can they go a little earlier?
Sure.
Sorry, I didn't have shield.
Jesus Christ, I can't tell which place.
Oh wow.
Oh look, she's
South.
pointing north
It's
already.
south.
I have water. Oh, okay, I have water.
We're third.
Look away from Paco and did it right in the middle.
Yeah, Gunner,
You're
you
in the
can go to
middle?
your usual. Oh, sorry.
It's going off in 3, 2, 1. Look away.
We should all be north. And then we all would run to the center here, and then this is where the third laser beam would go off.
Oh, see, I gotta hustle faster to the third spot. Okay.
Yeah. As soon as the first laser beams go off, we should be heading towards them. There's nothing else that should stop us from heading into them like that. I kind of shot a laser beam through the center, but it didn't look like it hit anybody local.
Okay. Practice makes perfect.
Absolutely.
Is the yellow one in like fixed 2 positions? Like is it
It
always
is
north or
always
south?
perpendicular to the yellow stop.
No, I mean the yellow stoplight. Is that like in a fixed position?
No, we've seen both north and south.
It's not
so far.
fixed. Yeah. I think it can be any cardinal at the moment.
Took me forever to find it that time.
Just look where the 2 yellows are, and it's only
It's only
one
Yeah,
of 2,
yeah.
it's only one of 2 places perpendicular to that.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the button. Everyone's okay. Oh, it's been ages since I've done a pre-full sprint.
Battle
Trick.
Litany. Divination. Devotion. Reprisal. Trick intent. Trick.
Stack, please.
Solid.
Reprisal.
Alright, finally yellow with 2 debuffs. Remember, as soon as the first laser beams go off, we are heading north.
Trick intent.
Whoops.
The eye didn't.
The eye didn't what?
One of the eyes was north, I think. And then
Mine, yeah.
that laser shot.
No.
us.
No?
I said
I got-
now.
Oh.
Was both of the eye people on the relative north side?
I was. I got hit with my laser.
Okay.
Battle voice. Trick. Divination. Devotion. Reprisal. Trick intent.
Stacks after the push. Stacks after the push, so we need to stay.
Trick.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, that was my fault too. Sorry.
Reprisal.
Go ahead, Jim.
I must remember to not refresh dot as we're getting knocked back.
Fun damage though.
Lots of colors.
Almost too much. Basic relativity is like, you know what people love? The red page LB3.
The first few times doing basic relativity, I had no clue which way the boss was facing, even though she was like directly
Trick
north or
intent.
directly south. It's just really hard to see your target bar.
Her stupid Yeah, her casting animation for it.
Battle
It's
voice,
intense.
litany. Divination,
People like colors.
devotion,
Unbelievable.
reprisal, trick intent, trick,
Some of you are very far for this shake.
Can you reprise the shockwave?
This one?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Makes it better for this time.
And then
I
I've got
can't-
the basic.
reprisal,
Okay, yeah, that works.
battle,
Waters were blue tether.
I should go out. I should go out now. Ice looking a puff. Everybody to the yellow stoplight,
trick intent,
except the 2 ice. And then go away from the yellow stoplight.
Oh, I might have made a mistake.
Nice catch.
Oh yes, it is.
Okay.
Correct. Now we get knocked back. Now stacks. Stacks.
I see you, Paco. Oh, okay.
No one to live.
Nice.
Oh, okay. A reprisal, because
reprisal,
It's gonna
seemed
hurt.
like you get it. I got
This is Shockwave, the more hurty one.
Singular. It sounds like a tank buster. I'm the home gang. Okay, no, it wasn't a tank buster.
Oh
It
god.
just sounded like one.
Okay, the little thingy, it's
Oh, I see
going
it.
around. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going around and it's dinging.
Oh, I see.
So we're probably.
I see.
Do we go away from where the first one was? Black Halo.
You're gonna jump somewhere.
Black
That's-
Halo looks like a
Definitely.
big
tank buster.
cleave.
Yeah.
That was 2 hits, so it's at least
Yep.
2 hits.
Just home gang that shit.
And then yeah,
Yeah.
it did 503,000.
Oh.
So yes, I'm going to home gang that.
Well, that sounds like a share actually.
I think so. It was
You said it was 2 hits, right? Was it
2 hits. Yeah.
1 hit was 500?
The animation went off twice.
Oh.
I only took
Yeah,
damage
that
from
seems like a
it
share
once.
then. But you could probably just label it.
Really fun, D.
It's home gang. So
Good news. White Mage Wings is up for the knockback.
The
The
knockback from the yellow.
Yep.
Cool.
was a singular Apocalypse just a normal AOE with like a fancy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that happens before basic relativity as well. Right?
No. Singular Apocalypse just changed the field.
Okay.
And it
Yes,
started
damage.
the thing, right?
Yeah. All right. Let's try it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Good work, guys.
I just basically relativity. I don't think I even hit the boss. I just stare at it.
Yeah, basic
I
relativity.
know
We'll
a lot.
figure out. We'll figure out uptime later. I'm dropping lots of uptime.
Same.
Not
I
that big a
imagine-
deal, of course.
Later, we could probably stand a little closer to the boss by doing stuff, but
Oh, absolutely. More than likely.
better safe than sorry for now.
You know, max melee range is probably fine
Battle
for
voice.
the yellow stuff, but for now, I
divination,
want to be cautious. Or if not
devotion,
max melee, like the amount you could move after your last GCD before it.
reprisal,
same voice actor as Agrius from Orban Monastery.
I have no idea.
Be careful spreading early that. People miss you.
Be careful spreading early.
Oh, for heals.
Trick in 10.
It's gonna be stacks after. Dark stacks.
Trick.
Middle.
That was dumb of me, but luckily nothing happened.
Reprisal. Addle.
Wow, Zev, you're at full health. How did that happen?
Split that.
Reprisal.
Reprisal.
Alright, check what debuff you have. Find the yellow. Check the buffs, I think. So,
Not here.
usual side cells.
Is this boss ever gonna turn?
No.
No. Alright. Everybody
Trick
to the
in
yellow.
10.
Everybody to the yellow. Eyes should be in their position. Good work. Get to the center. Shadow flare is going off.
Why is your
Knockback.
pointing? Why is
Come in
your
for star.
Okay. Oh. Stacks.
I came in too far for stacks. I didn't see if Paco's dead body went off though.
Me
No,
and
but-
D exploded with water.
What do you mean we exploded? I survived my water.
Take stacks, not healers. Healers had looked away.
I died after the water tether and the return. Oh, yeah.
D, which way are you pointing your laser? Because it like came really close to me.
I face south.
Face it if you're on the well, face it through. I guess is our goal.
Facing it south works. That's what I did on my side.
Yeah, I face
Is this
south.
for the third laser beam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was coming
makes
for
sense. Yeah.
coming at me.
It looked like there was a lot of time for people to get to where they needed. I think the shadow flares were mostly fine. They could probably be a little further away. I think that clipped a few people, but I'm not entirely sure. The shadow flare does damage, and then the fucking knockback also does damage. Dude, fuck that. That's fucking stupid. It's a lot of money.
And awesome.
It might have
It's
might
stupid
have
right
shot
now.
it before I made it there. Those scratches probably why.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, you at least know where to put it. That's not.
Yeah.
no
That's my goal was south.
Mhm.
How about that?
Battle voice. Trick.
Fun mechanic.
Divination.
I know they only get worse
Devotion.
as we go on, but we figured out how to solve them, which I think is good.
Boast.
Reprisal.
Alright, I just did the wackiest opener I think I've ever done, but I'll make it work.
Stacks first. This is my preference, but it means, of course,
One, you guys gotta get in a little closer after we do the spread so I can shake everyone.
as Kiana was saying, don't spread too early.
That only matters if it's the other pattern.
Trick in 10. Trick.
Stack please, on me. On me.
Reprisal.
I think it's just.
Reprisal.
You got the owner reprisal.
So don't do anything. Good works. Check your debuffs. See what's going up. 1, everybody to the north.
Trick
now.
and 10.
Look to the center. Stack. The ice should be stacked. Ice should be stacked. But
Not the butters.
yeah, not the waters. The waters should have been on the east and west.
Yeah.
To point their laser beam.
Yeah, I was in the wrong spot for that.
Well, it looked like both of them went straight through us, so it was both.
Yeah, I sit in the middle. I
Let's
just
take our break.
If we lose break, we gotta.
No, we don't. Just be back before 10 minutes and move your character. And we'll get a few more pulls in here before we reset. Okay. If you need to, do /HUD layout. And that will explicitly not cause you to leave through the time.
Okay, go, because I gotta take the dog out.
Yep. Just make sure you /HUD layout. I will be back. I'm gonna go pee. Grab a drink.
rolling with my homies.
Hell yeah. Philly people. How are you up?
Hey, man. Hello.
You what?
Hi.
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 Food check?
Yeah, there's definitely food, and it's in my belly.
Oh, yeah.
It's the cheese.
See, I had my burger before baby time.
I ate a box of Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its?
That was a very big mistake.
Cheez-Its were buy one, get one free.
Yeah, but eating the whole box.
Yep. Very happy. I got Cheez-Its. Anyone have a spare 1 HP? I do not, Gunner, sorry.
Gunner, you can have one of mine.
But then when you
Just not
hold
the
me,
last one. Just not the last one.
Just not the last one. Yes.
Aw.
Is that the one you wanted?
Battle
the only one that
Horse Litany.
counts.
Devotion.
God, I want to reprisal that. I just see it casting and I want to click.
Reprisal.
I'm just glad she doesn't auto attack after. That'd be
Like
really-
Kafka?
yes. Yes, that would be very painful.
Sometimes he's just like, hey, you want an auto attack? And we're like, no. Don't spread too quickly.
It's great too
Shields
because of
first.
his kick.
Alright. Good work.
Trick intent. Divination.
This is stack, right?
Trick.
Correct.
It is indeed.
Stacks.
Except I wasn't supposed to do it. Oh look, I
You killed everybody.
Battle. Reprisal.
I'm getting Zev as well.
We tried shortcast, right?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I think Hi confirmed as well.
This doesn't go through, right?
Correct.
Reprisal.
No, it's not go through. Come res. We need you.
Yeah, I took it anyways.
Alright. Look at your debuff. Find the yellow.
3. Use.
Nice.
Trick
strong efforts is
intent.
Nice.
1.
Everybody should be north. Everybody should be north. That means after the knockback, Shadow Flare. Full spread.
No.
Oh, that was directly to us, Paco. Yeah, Paco, you want to stand on the south side of that stoplight.
Thought I did, and I got knocked off. But
If you're in line with it, like not closer to the east,
Not further east.
of course. Yeah.
You certainly cannot be to the west or north.
You could probably be to the southwest a little bit.
Yeah, that's probably
You can cheat it
The-
that way.
definite safe spot. Probably. But not west. Not north. Gonna blast us. And if what does need to do?
Getting hit by 2.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean I took the first.
Did you have
I
the
forgot that
fire?
I took the no, I took
Battle
forgot I
Voice.
took the
Litany.
Ah.
Devotion. Reprisal. Divination.
shields are out.
That means it's stack after the knockback.
Trick intent.
Stack after the
Trick.
Boy.
Jumping?
Yep. What happened there?
She
Oh,
got
I
knocked
got-
off.
knock off.
Yeah.
My angle was slightly off, so I got knocked more towards B and less towards BC.
He just doesn't want to be a team player. You save the HPs.
What do you mean I gave an HP to Gunner?
Yeah.
Full HP.
Yeah.
If trying to save Gunner isn't team playing, I don't know what is.
I agree.
Fortunately, I can't cover you until
Trick
we're
and 10.
engaged.
No more
Save me.
summoning ceremony.
Battle voice. Devotion. Divination.
Fortunately, ever since they changed it, I have to charge my fucking cover. Dumb game.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Like cover has to be charged.
Reprisal.
Well, I guess the shield from Gunbreaker has to be charged by your combo too. Nascent doesn't have to though.
There, now you can dash in.
I didn't dash unless I didn't even get a chance.
But if you did,
It would be okay.
Yes.
you didn't want to stack for that one?
10.
Nope. Apparently, I was dumb.
I'm gonna be
Knockback.
afterwards then.
It is
Trick.
spread. Spread do.
Start in the middle. I'm alive.
Fucker's alive!
Reprisal.
Okay, never mind.
That's voodoo.
All right, I'm doing the veal right there as the explosion goes.
Yeah, that's probably great because you'll at least get one spell heal.
Yep. And then I'll get the reprisal on it.
Reprisal.
Although this is a long fucking cast.
It's got a monologue first, you know?
I know. I gotta delay my reprisal.
Alright, check what you got.
For 3, we are further on. Ones.
Everybody to
Trick
the
and
north.
10.
Eyeballs to your thingy. So the shadow flares afterwards. Shadow flares afterwards. Shadow spread.
Trick.
Come back. Back, back. And then stack on the tanks.
That was not close enough. Okay.
I took a shitload of damage there.
I believe the knockback is also
Reprisal.
8% split.
Is
Alright, here, let's try saving C's Tank Buster again. I want to see.
Yeah, sure.
It.
Probably can.
It's just. I'm just gonna.
The clemencies.
What's that spinny thingy?
The spinny thingy.
Which
I
First
think
one
she...
exploded really big. Hold on, let me get away.
Yeah.
There, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the first
there-
one exploded
there you
really
go.
big. So you go away from the direction that it starts.
So the Black Halo was the one that seemed like a really home gang.
Yeah.
Trick and 10.
Okay, yeah, it just hits me twice for a whole bunch. And I don't get anything from it because my damage down was
Ah,
over
okay.
earlier.
And then they start exploding in circle. Okay. Okay.
Bombs.
So now we're back to the same.
It's going backwards though, isn't it?
No, that's the
This
direction
is
it
the
was
same
going.
order.
Okay, okay.
Oh, there was two of them.
No, okay, I saw what that was.
There was.
Hey.
She did something called shell something, and then she hit. Like,
That was an off-tank buffer.
Yeah, and then she did something called Spirit Taker and jumped to the tank again, I think. Right? So
It
she's
looked
like doing
there
mini
was
busters, I think. Yeah.
It looked like Shell Crusher was the off-tank buster, and then the other cast started the explosions going around the circle in the same order.
Spirit Taker was what one was called.
Yeah.
It says the Oracle Dark is ready, Spirit Taker, and then she uses it. And then Shell Crusher was the first one, yes.
Hey May, there's one mechanic we're missing in the whole stoplight thing.
So
That we're missing. I'm keeping my mouth shut because I know what's happening for this other piece, but since we're pretty much through stoplights, there's one piece that we still have to figure out.
So for her big explosion there, should we just run out and then we run to
Yeah,
where
away.
the last one was? Because the first one exploded, then we can move into it, I guess. Actually, it seemed like you hit when the explosions were going around the arena.
Well,
Start on the
Center,
first one,
Center was safe
right?
after it blew up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the
You're
center
fucking
was
center.
safe.
So,
Yes.
so you move out of her big AoE.
Second, I would.
Yeah.
You just gotta face the cleave,
Yeah. I would just have to basically. Yeah, that
and then
works.
they move to center.
Well, she jumps though. I would have to move her as well. Yes. I would have to reposition that.
She did a close to far jump.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Well, because she was.
I got a Doom there. I don't know why I go.
Because you took 2 laser beams.
No, okay.
So I'll just keep
Yeah,
opening the black hole, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Yeah.
The Black Halo.
Yeah, black halo. Thanks.
So the part
No.
I'm talking about, what's Gunner's bringing up though.
He took a gazillion damage from the knockback.
Mhm.
Maya, do you need a few more HP, Gunner?
Oh,
We'll see if we see it. Don't worry about it.
Battle Boy trick.
Presumably the tanks have to be first.
Divination.
So if the tanks are the
Devotion.
eyes, that means the party needs to be close to the boss.
Reprisal.
Shields out.
Trick in 10.
They should be. Okay. We'll talk about it after
Trick.
this poll, but for the moment,
Goodbye, Poncho.
You guys know the drill. Back, please.
Reprisal.
for the moment, if the tanks are the eyes, the only change we should make is the party needs to be a little bit more south than the tank. So we'll stay closer to the boss because we have, but we'll discuss a different configuration later after this one.
Reprisal.
Alright. Dice are out.
She's facing north already.
So the tanks do not have the eyes. So the tanks should be the most
Trick in
north
10.
here. Everybody north? Tanks should be most north. Yeah. Come to the center. Shadow flares away. Back to our spots. Yeah, presumably that's it.
Oh, stacks.
Okay. So the other thing that I'm going to suggest, let's pretend that north is north. North is the yellow stoplight. The two people with eyes do actually point it north and inwards. So, for example, if you're actually just a little closer. If your stoplights are at here and 1, do stand at Charlie and 3.
This is for the eyes, right?
This is for the eyes. And then the tanks can be the most north, which would be at Delta. No. Well, I guess if it's the tanks, you can stand at 3 and Charlie. If it's the healers, still point it south, and we'll have the tanks at Delta.
Okay.
So if the tanks get the eyes, we stand at 3 and C, and
Yes.
the party stands where?
The party will then be closer to the boss.
What happens
Right.
if it's the other configuration?
Just as I said, the tanks would be at D, and both healers will face the laser south.
No, I meant if the tanks get the eyes and the second ones are on the south end.
The second.
There's
So
no
the
difference. You can still be at 3 and C.
Yeah, but where the party's at? If the party's at D,
No,
we're
then, yeah, we
we're
would
not
have
the
to
first
change
hit.
that. Mm-hmm.
Well, it should. The positioning's just tighter because we're assuming if it's tanks have to be first, that's just
Right.
a straight line from the front. So if they're like a Lalafel's length away from D, the tanks will still be closer to the front from them, but the tanks will also be closest to the back stoplights.
Would they? I don't know if I want to trust that positioning.
It's like the reminds me of the stupid thing in Leviathan where we had it.
Okay. So if there's enough room for people to stand at 3 and Charlie and live, just be like the stoplights on the outside, right? So the people would actually stand on A and 1. They wouldn't be at 3 and Charlie, they'd be at A and 1, directly south of their stoplight. And if they have the distance from A to B, effectively, B is going down right now. If they have the distance from A to B in order to live, then the party, if the party is on the north end of the boss at like the 4 marker, right there, they have enough room to be pushed and not be pushed off.
Yeah, because they're the long side of the triangle.
So the eyes, yeah, the hypotenuse, which is perfect. Okay, so if the eyes are still directly south of their lights, they will still get hit by lasers even if they're on the south, and then the party just has to remember not to be too far north where a tank would get that. Otherwise, both tanks should be at if 3 and C would be healers, both tanks should be further north. Just for that last GCD, whatever, when your return debuffer is up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think so. Go over one more time.
Sure. I'll go over each role independently. DPS will always be at the 4 marker. Every time. Healers will be directly south. If the healers have the eyes, they will be directly south of the 2 northern lights, which means that they will shoot either the north lights south or the south lights north. If the healers are the eyes, the tanks will also be at the delta mark, because they need to be first in line when the knockback happens. If the tanks have the eyes, they will then be at Alpha and 1 or 3 and Charlie, directly south of the northern ones, right? And the healers will then just be at the 4 marker with the party.
Oh, yeah.
Down.
Should work.
Yeah.
Water.
The 4 marker was effectively where the current markers are now, that distance away.
Yeah, it's if you notice, there's this little lace pattern as the 2 Venn diagram looking things. You can see.
And I think that should solve everything.
Yeah, it's this little lace pattern
Yep.
next to C.
But if it's delta, then it's just out. It's effectively on the ring.
Put that in my head.
Just know, Scratch, if you're not the eyeball, you just go a little bit more to in order to be the first that's hit by that. That's effectively the only difference we're making for teams. The options were you needed 8 people for that knockback, or you needed tanks first.
Battle voice trick,
Point it out
litany,
like that, then I know what it is.
divination, devotion,
I waited until Gunnar was bringing up the HP thing.
Go ahead and press.
trick in 10, trick,
Star.
reprisal,
We need. Oh, maybe.
I could CO that too. Almost wanted to see how much we would get. Definitely use
That's a
it
good
here.
touch. That's a good build.
reprisal,
Take a peek at your debuffs.
See, this is north.
Alright. Party should be shuffling to the Charlie marker.
trick in 10,
Healers, tanks will be more north. Healers will be right there. This should be perfect. Shuffle away. Shadow flares are going off.
trick,
Back. And then stacks. Stack positions. Okay.
Why is
Not
that?
bad. Not bad. I'm probably going to save trick. At least what we're learning for after.
reprisal,
Thank you for trying to stack me, Zeb, even though you got nuked each time.
I'm getting suits.
So I'm just gonna cool down
You
these
got managers up too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is
Yeah,
the change,
there's like
right?
nothing
So
here.
This
normal
is-
AoE here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like tiny.
Follow the
Okay,
thing.
so go away from the light.
Go to
away
C.
from the light. Charlie?
And go away from D.
Oh, that's
Yep,
very.
and then move away from D. Then
Stay out of the
Should
center
you switch
first.
to the other
Stay out of
side?
the center first.
stay out of the center first.
trick in
And
10,
then move into the center and you'll be safe.
Alright, and then I'm
I
going
didn't think
to
the center exploded.
Yeah, it explodes first. 'cause
It does explode.
It
Yes,
starts.
definitely.
The light comes from there. Yeah.
Alright, so now there should be a
Oh.
cleave. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
there's...
shell crusher was on me.
It, or me.
Oh, look, yeah, is
Oh.
it second hate?
I think it's second in hate.
Might be. Yeah.
Shell crusher is
Nope,
probably
I-
second in hate.
Nope. I had hate. There's second hate.
Oh. Then
Oh,
random
that's
person.
right, yeah. You didn't die.
The one after Shell Crusher, she
Do you
hit
think
me with.
do you think it's distance based? Like we gotta bait it or something?
Shell crusher is the closest.
Could be. Yeah. Closest and farthest.
That's a good, because I was in her hitbox when she shell crushed. Let me look at my video really fast.
Hey friends, I keep getting knocked off. I don't know what to say.
At
Oh.
what point?
Okay.
After reverse or whatever it's called, repeat. I just get knocked off the stage if I knock back.
Before stoplight?
Sorry.
Yeah, during
is this the
stoplight.
one during stoplights?
Yeah.
You're getting
Oh.
knocked back. Did you have the eyeballs that time?
I did.
Stand closer to your stoplight, but still directly south to it. Like as close as you can to the edge. Because presumably the other person isn't being knocked off, like Kiana, right? Are you just standing as close as you can to the edge?
Which way towards the edge?
I'm not sure where I'm standing.
I'm directly square on, like, if there was
If
a,
I have a stoplight, where are you standing?
right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe it was a little bit random, but
Let me see. Okay, here I have a picture.
For Shell Crusher, right?
No, for where Paco is standing.
Oh, okay.
I'll put it in garden salad. And you can see that Kiana's basically one whole square more up. So you got a bit more room to shuffle north.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, like a whole line. And then that should solve that, I think.
You're also
If you need
more-
to, you can
you're
face it a tiny bit inwards, a tiny bit. But know that the party is going to be relatively close.
I was gonna say you're one more west, which means you have just as much. You know, not just to see one square
Yeah,
more, but he gets one more square on the other side.
yeah. You can be a little bit more to the east. Excuse me, west. But by making that change, you can be a little bit more north.
Okay.
Let me watch the video of Shell Crusher now. It's really fast.
Proximity
Cataclysm.
seems intuitive.
Cataclysm is
Her
the big AoE, yeah, her
defamation thing.
initial hit.
Yeah.
Yep. Says go away. Yep. Black Halo, he successfully did. It's just how we're gonna do it. We have to be out of the center. Which Zev called for out of the center and then still stood directly in the center.
Well, I was invulned from raising.
Nah, you died.
Oh, then it ran out. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna invuln it.
Scratch definitely had second hate.
But
And
let me know.
just got
Let me.
clobbered.
What does she hit me with after? Because she hits me with something too. After she.
She does Shell Crusher and she does Spirit Taker a couple times. I don't know.
So yeah, I got Shell Crushed for 223,000, so that's definitely a tank thing. I think it might be closest. Because I'm the only one that's really close, and I get hit. So I wonder if we'll have everybody max melee at the rear, and then it looks like Scratch is the Spirit Taker?
Spirit Taker was the one where she like just jumped at everyone and you guys slowly died one by one. It was like an AoE hit that did damage down.
It's worth noting, I think Shell Crusher was also AoE. I got nuked by it.
Yeah,
What
Shell Crusher was
stack
definitely
back
AoE.
Okay, yeah. So Shell and Spirit are both AoEs.
Yeah.
Unless,
You know
It's
what?
not
I'll make
shared,
it.
yeah, is it possible Shell Crusher is a shared?
Oh,
Stack?
then it's just
Makes sense to me.
then it might just be a
Oh, so we're out of the center. Shell Crusher happens. We all at least have to be in the same position.
Yep.
And then the furthest person away?
It might just be a stack and spread then. Because of the way that the AoEs go around the arena. Like maybe they're telling you to they're limiting like how much room you actually have on the arena, right?
Limiting how much.
By having the things go around in sequence.
Let's see how much damage Scratch. That. No. 22,000? Well, that's wrong.
Yeah, cooldowns on it?
No. You just ate it. There was only one, thing. Let me. I keep trying to tell you guys what's happening in the clip. It's be much easier if you just see it. Alright. Clip is uploading. 34 megabytes. Thank you. You guys.
Oh, I got my. Here it
Yeah,
is.
that'll work. Mine's up. So Scratch takes barely any damage from this. But to be fair, he also took barely any damage from the first thing, right?
No, the first one I have to have Sentinel on.
Oh, that's right.
It also leaves the debuff. I don't think Shell Crusher left one.
Yeah, Spirit Taker puts the damage down or something.
Let's try and see it again.
No, my damage down was from failing it
From
earlier.
something earlier. Yeah, okay. Well, we got 10 minutes. Let's get another good pull in, just to at least be able to see everything.
Yeah, also
The plan-
I saw something really neat with the floor in that place too. Just now.
Really fast. D, you went, did you have something?
I was trying to see something. Hold on, sorry.
Oh, okay. Alright, then Zev, what's up?
No, I just saw that the floor pattern is very nice for seeing it's like limit
Where the
cut.
explosions happen.
Yeah, it's just like limit cut.
Yep.
So that's really neat.
I love this boss music, dude.
But yeah, something there does give damage down because at the very end I take 68k and I get a damage down in my battle log.
Did you get splashed by the AoEs?
And so I got splashed by. So one of those AoEs gives damage down.
Yeah.
Which I assume means we didn't do the AoE correctly, or something. I don't know. Actually, I can't.
I got hit. I got hit by the center
I don't
explosion.
know if it's the. I don't know if it's the arena AoE or one of
The,
the.
the
Yes,
thing that's,
it looks
the thing
like
that's
it's the,
spinning around the circle is what gave me the damage down.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. That's what gave you the damage down. Dude. So,
We weren't
what
supposed
might
to.
be reasonable is. Oh, that's good. You, instead of going directly north towards the boss, should actually go the opposite side of the way the orb is spinning. So, for example, when she dashes back to the first initial spot and does that huge cleave that forces us to be away from her, well, not cleave, like AoE that forces us to be away from her, instead of directly running to her and then facing her away, you should run to her and face her the opposite direction that
Right.
the thing is spinning. Yeah.
Right. Well, okay. Well, what I'm trying to say is I already had damage down because I ate one of the thingies, but I get another damage down.
Another.
Yeah. Okay. Because in my battle log, I take the damage down from eating something with someone, or whatever.
Yeah, but you get it from standing in the center with all of us. That's where we got.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Later, at the very end, I get a second damage down, like.
It's because you got hit by when the circle returned, you got hit by the final circle.
Okay. Okay.
So it'll do the center, north, go all the way around, and hit the north again. And it looks like that's what you were hit by. Yeah. Yeah,
But
I
it
see the
pulses in
damage
the-
down right there.
Yeah.
It's the final circle.
Alright, let's get another pull in before we time out.
Oh, you get 2?
Depends on how good we are.
Yeah.
Well, that last pull was 3.5 minutes. So.
Perfect.
Counter up.
Oh, look, I got 7 minutes on food.
Nice.
All according to.
Keikaku means plan, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to do that before the pull. Because we didn't want to focus on it after.
Battle voice
Trick.
litany. Divination, devotion.
Can't remember if I said
Reprisal.
this, but after finally playing Ninja for a bit, I can say it has my favorite opener in the game.
Why is that?
Lots of fun, lots of breath buttons,
That's
lots of non-combo buttons as well. It'll be spread after the knockback. After the knockback, it'll be spread. Lots of fun buttons.
The monk opener seems pretty fun.
Trick and 10.
Yeah, who plays it?
Trick.
Knockback. Sorry, I meant to say spread. Like, duh, the knockbacks happen. Sorry.
Reprisal.
Good pull.
Reprisal.
Check your debuff when it happens at some point. What are the other ones?
Not the wrong one.
Run. Can still save it.
Trick and 10.
Oh my god.
Alright. No, not at the very end. The rest of the party.
Oh, I got hit.
Oh, that's what stacks.
Yeah, I believe that was my fault because I didn't make it far enough north. But the rest of the party does not have to be so. Just the tanks with the healing ones. And then the tanks can also see their eyeball. Not their eyeball, but the return debuff. So that's when you can leave the boss. When the return debuff ends is when you need to be the first, the most north. So if you like.
Yeah, the fast forward icon.
Battle voice, little trick.
Yeah.
Devotion, divination. Reprisal. Trick in 10.
This will be stacks after the knockback, stacks after the knockback.
Trick.
Aww.
On me, please. I'm trying to get in the way.
Reprisal.
Theo got triggered too early. I'm gonna just put wings out.
Addle.
I have
Stack
everything
a
too.
little bit.
So.
Reprisal.
Zeus doesn't put wings out.
To be fair, it's very hard to see during that part.
Yeah, so can't see shit.
Water.
Focus up. Alright,
Trick in 10.
find the marker about here. Perfect. Shadow play spread.
Wait, what?
Turn. Back. Stacks.
I didn't die.
I should have let you die there. Sorry.
I got a doom there, and I'm not sure what from.
Took 2 lasers.
Reprisal.
Reprisal.
Or you got hit by one of the extra things,
Eruptions.
The DPS AoE, so it's probably that.
Yeah, that's my guess. If your doom came out as soon as that laser beam hit, then
Yeah.
Alright. Let's try it.
the DPS with the explodey things should go further south.
Going away.
They should continue running past
Going
past the safe spot.
counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. So yeah, you'll go. Yep, perfect. Swoosh swoosh for the halo there.
Out of the middle.
Out of the middle. Yep. Pew pew. I think you.
And then
Where's
I
the middle blow up?
right
There.
there. Yeah.
As soon as it completes and heads back to the north.
Ow.
Alright, here.
Free.
Taker. Let's
Spirit
see what
taker.
it does. It jumps at Paco and he
I
survives.
lived.
So it's not a tank buster.
So it might just. I think Zeb's right on that. I think that's just a stack into a
It
spread.
might just be a stack into a spread then, because I mean it makes sense given like how much they're trying to take away from the arena from you.
Can do another pull in 30 seconds.
I don't think we can.
You can pull, but
Can't finish the pull.
Kiana, for that one where you got doomed, did you stack back in on the group, or did you just kind of stay out after you got the cleave?
I ran back to the middle. I don't have Shadow Play or anything on, but I'm assuming I just got whipped by the first DPS AoE.
We didn't. Road. Oh.
Food check.
Confined to the constraints of Zev.
Sorry.
No worries. Hulk. Alright.
Oh man. I hate
This shit again.
Yeah. It takes up so much time.
Boot up. We don't like doing this boss.
Oh, yeah.
At least you don't have to go through this boss every single pull.
Correct.
That's true.
We go.
Yeah, we beat her on the first ball last time, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we totally did. Yeah.
Battle voice. Litany.
Time as well, I assume. Oh,
Trick.
that's the wrong chat.
Divination. Devotion.
Oh my god. All of my
Reprisal.
buttons are wrong right now.
Push the other ones.
My brain, for some reason, was not ready for pulling.
Let's use the other hand.
Man, I said brain.
Red.
Yeah, but if you're hitting the wrong buttons, that means the other hand's got the right buttons.
Left.
Oh, it would have been perfect if it was stacked, but it's not. This would have been the same thing.
Outsides.
Outsides spread.
Trick and 10. Feint. Trick. Reprisal.
I'm sorry, you like pulling all the best cards out of your deck, May?
Yeah, absolutely. Just top deck the balance.
Just top deck the viewer.
Remember that clip?
Reprisal.
Yeah.
Wow, I just top decked the Ewer, man. That's fucking cool, dude.
Trick and 10.
You ready for knockback resistance? Press your knockback resistance.
Divination. Reprisal. Reprisal. Litany. Battle voice. Trick and 10. Devotion. Trick.
Laser beam. freaking sharks with freaking knees. Sorry.
Reprisal.
Do you guys think that we're still gonna be raiding when we're all in our nursing homes?
You know, I have this question all the time. I think about it.
Right? Because nursing homes are definitely gonna have
Enter cards.
setups. Out corners.
And what else would you be doing at the nursing home, D?
I don't know.
Eating
Chicken
cookies.
10.
Or something.
Bacon
Reprisal.
cookies.
Dying because I'm eating too many Cheez-Its.
Trick. Divination.
But yeah,
Alright.
that thought crosses my head all the time. It's like, how long is ramen noodles
Outside.
generated?
I mean, it's a different generation, right? Like, adults didn't game when I was younger, and now it's kind of like pretty normal. Now
Right.
it's gonna be like grandparents don't game, and now that's gonna be normal.
Southwest.
Switch.
Thank you. Outside.
Sides.
It's
Outsides. Oh, that felt slow.
Yeah, it did.
Trick and 10.
Sitting here forever.
Oh, I'll be here.
Reprisal.
Nope.
Trick.
I keep forgetting that that's not my
Faint.
I'll call the first one where you.
I mean, you could wait until after the tree. Well,
I think that one.
Actually, no, that's perfect.
No, I don't. I don't really have anything there except just eating.
Out corners and veal is out. Veal is out.
Corners.
Cleave next.
Left.
Back.
Enter cards.
out corners.
Not yet. Lions first.
Corners.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
out in corner. That's the next thing.
Trick and 10. Right.
Cleave.
I got stretch.
Trick.
Motivation.
Addle. Divination.
Still have 60 minutes.
I just said sorry.
Do you have Shark D or do you want me to Shark you?
I have no shirt.
Okay. I'll just provoke on the tank cluster.
No benediction for later.
In corners.
Make sure that you're at least second hate for the tank cluster.
That's swear I already took care of that.
No, Sue's the second hate.
How? I just provoked.
Just focus again when you can.
Yeah, when I can.
This is a Titan first.
Side. In.
Either stacks, insides.
Insides, healer stacks. Well, what was the
In corners
store?
later.
In corners later. Thank you. Stacks.
In corner spread.
In corners.
I got this one.
Trick and 10. Reprisal.
Oh yeah, okay.
In corners. When we come back, is when we have something. In corner spread.
I'll move.
Enter cards.
Okay. You will move.
Trick. Battle voice.
Pop everything.
Devotion.
I do not have Shark D, so you'll have to get hate after this.
I'm an inner release, so it should be fine.
Veal.
That'll be used fine. We'll pop next.
Oh. Thanks. Good work, guys.
First
Good recovery on all parts. Good execution. Good work, guys. That was great.
Raiding from the old folks' home.
Yep.
I even did a 1-1-1 in chat, except it wasn't in part in chat.
I got it damaged down.
Oh, you nerd.
Trick and 10.
It was at the very end too. I got clipped by the
I should let you, Obi-Wan.
the Leviathan
By?
the Leviathan thing.
Do we get double breath or something?
What, at the Lions part?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
both
got, we got hit by fire breaths.
We got hit by 2.
Yes, and then we died immediately.
Immediately.
That was
Immediately.
unpleasant.
Again, just chilling out.
Of course, you know, I gotta
I
do
think I'm
my
like,
best, Gaia.
I think I'm over here in like left field with my purple bat.
And I'm on fire the whole time.
Pocky, you remember the story yet?
Nope.
You don't know what the seed of Logorth is?
Nope.
How
Something
dare.
something asking something.
They're bad.
Divination.
Completely wrong.
Wasn't
Completely
like
wrong.
Off again.
wasn't she like an Asian or something? I don't know.
No, not even
Was she,
a little bit.
was she
Paco.
fucking
No,
Asian? I don't know.
no. Well, yes, but no. No, she totally wasn't.
I mean, she's got a red mask on.
She was an Asian. And then
She forgot about it.
Warrior of Light. Well, she merged with what's his face and became like that doggy thing. I don't know.
Artemis. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the first
Big
warrior
brother.
like nuked her so hard that she died.
Yeah.
And then she was reborn, but the guy that she merged with got stuck in like the
But that guy right there, Mitron.
Eating,
yeah.
yeah.
Mitron. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What's the play? The play is the center starts exploding first, right? During the so
Center explodes first.
It goes north, or whatever we're gonna consider that relative north. Sure, I guess.
Yeah, because the boss.
Because the bus jumps there, and then it starts going either clockwise or counterclockwise. It's been clockwise a lot, but counterclockwise once. Is that correct?
Well, last time it was counterclockwise, I think.
I think it's been counter every time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
But
know.
I-
Maybe
yeah.
50 chance.
Ramen noodle luck, So D will take the thing, and then
So
we're gonna stack for the shell buster thing, right?
Want me to stack too?
That's as soon as the center explodes, right?
As soon as the center explodes, we'll all get to the center. Yeah, and then we'll spread out. We should.
and then we'll just spread out into the side that has already blown up, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So the side that it was initially going to.
So the people who would be currently exploding get the center, and then whoever would be, I guess it's probably going to be at like the either 9 or 3 o'clock, right, or somewhere around there, maybe like the 4:30 position. They will get the center. They will have room to be in the center, and then everybody else can kind of mosey to their clock positions, which I guess probably makes it either me and Gunnar or Kiana and Paka, not Kiana, Zev and Paka, to be nearish the center. Right? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Am I speaking a foreign language?
For the
I think that's work. We might need to see the timing of the circly things going around.
Yep.
to-
Absolutely. I completely agree. Paka, what was your question? Sorry.
No, I was just saying that. I was trying to remember where.
Yeah.
I was trying to spin around thing.
Yeah, spinning around thing. So Shell Buster happens, and we're going to stack for that. And then we're all going to run away towards our relative clock positions. Relative being that wherever the boss jumped to, we're considering north.
Battle voice. Trick.
And if your spot is
Divination.
currently exploding, we'll get
Devotion.
or more of the center. You know.
Reprisal.
First spread.
That's not the same shield symbol.
Trick and 10.
Now it'll be stacks after the knockback. Stacks after the knockback.
Trick. Reprisal.
Good positioning. Basic, relative.
Reprisal. Ice second.
Deep.
Ice will go first. We'll go first.
Trick in 10.
Oh, I got hit by
Alright.
that.
Yep. Make sure you're out of it. Unfortunate.
Aw.
Okay, so. Do you guys know the positioning that's halfway through the waymarker? I think that's gotta be right front. Like the max melee is halfway through the thing.
You mean this way
Through
right
the
here?
yeah, the waymarker halfway through the waymarker is max melee. I think we'll have to be on the north side of the waymarker.
For the party or the DPS being out?
The party. Well, I guess the party doesn't really matter. It will matter. The tanks will probably be on this line. Like if the traffic lights, they need to be are right here and here. Will need to be about right. And that should be good. Thing. That's, yeah. Because that's the square. If you guys, I think it's it makes a square across this line is where the 4 of the traffic lights are, and the rest just fit in. So if the party is right here, and the tanks, effective, what? I don't know. Yeah, the right. Okay. Needs exit.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts on the nursing home raid, May?
Oh, I'm game. I'm totally
okay.
game.
Okay.
I can't even begin to explain to you how game.
Battle voice.
Trick.
Litany.
We might have to pick a game with I don't know why I just hit
Devotion.
Less coordination.
Yeah, well maybe less coordinate.
Sorry, less memory. You're gonna forget
Reprisal.
about.
One that's like, easy on our arthritic hands from too much raiding.
So Final Fantasy 11.
Oh my God, so rude.
Divination.
You know that game is slow, and I actually played it on KVM for a while.
Oh man.
My group is asking for me to come back, and I'm like, that's a hard sell right now. It's fun, but there's nothing going on right now.
Trick in 10.
It's like I'll wait for them. Yeah, 2 more years of content before playing again.
Trick. Reprisal. Addle.
Unless what? Unless there's VR, then we can all jump to a
Reprisal.
4-hour world.
We don't need to use our fingers.
Yeah, exactly. We just use our brains. The eye.
Trick in 10.
This should work. Yeah, I was thinking the
Trick.
exact same thing, Scratch. That was my unless.
But there's that.
I got.
That was
Cool.
the healer.
I'm probably positioning wrong and if I got hit by Doom again on that.
What was your thing? What was your what?
I got hit by Doom. I got killed by Doom again.
The healers.
Did I
The
clip you
healers.
with my?
The healers clipped or hit everybody. With the third laser. They ran it through the center.
Zev, did you clip people with your dark thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know if I did.
I don't think you did.
No, I don't. Yeah, because then people would have died.
Because that was
immediately.
fine.
Yeah.
And I was standing right on like that.
My unless was here really fast. If the tanks get the eyes for the second one,
Trick in 10.
my unless is the tanks could stand here. If the 1 and 2 are the traffic lights, the tanks.
Which side is north in this example?
In this example,
Behind us.
this is north.
South.
Okay.
You could shoot your laser beams that way. That would put you a little bit more north and give the rest of the party a little bit more room to be as well.
Yeah, the problem isn't it's there, it's when the traffic lights are in the back.
Yeah,
Because we can't stand there, we have to stand ahead.
you will have to stand up. So yeah, if it is those traffic lights, you can, swivel around a little bit.
Do we have to have the tanks getting hit by that laser?
Thinking. There's no other.
What if it's just making sure everyone's stacked instead of having the tanks in front? I don't know.
No, it's the tanks get hit third
Yeah, it's definitely
Oh, okay.
versus
takes need to
second.
be up front. So
I mean, the only thing I could think of is have it so that the water people take this one, and then the tanks get the last one.
That's what I'm suggesting.
Only for that one, but yeah, it makes it kind of.
In all cases, because in the other case too, in all cases, the tanks basically just go third. That way they position. Because healers basically can either be to the sides or a little further out, and they're always safe.
yeah, it makes sense.
So always just have the healers take the second stoplight, regardless of.
That way, tanks just need to know is the third one, or is the third one closer to
Yeah, that makes sense.
explosion, or do we stay at the back?
That makes sense. Okay. So the healers will always get the second stoplight, and the tanks will always get.
The third is before the stack, right?
The third is before the stack. That is correct. The third happens, then we return, we're pushed, and then the stack.
Okay, yeah. So we basically just figure out where to
Yeah.
go, and then the return hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we don't have to deal with the water either way.
Okay. So if the tanks are both if the tanks have the eyes in this configuration, they still have to be at the north. They just still look away from each other, and the whole party can still be looking south.
You guys can stay DPSing, and if we're water, we kind of ignore.
I mean, to be fair, even in the other configuration, we can still stay
Yeah,
DPSing.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
We'll just face towards our respective sides in the north.
I dig it. Let's do it.
Wait, so are we
Does that make
getting,
sense?
healers getting the second one or no?
Healers are always getting the second.
Okay.
And you will point it south.
Okay.
You will be on the south of the traffic light because you might be getting still the traffic light that's
further away
on the effectively south.
Gotcha.
Trick. Battle voice. Litany. Divination. Devotion. Reprisal.
That it at least doesn't take your shields away.
Sure.
Yeah, that would suck.
I mean, Heartless Angel didn't either, which is good.
Hooray!
Trick in 10.
It's going to be spread after the knockback. Spread after the knockback.
Trick.
I'm getting better at that, May.
Reprisal.
Yeah, I have Mudra there, no matter
And
what.
there's all the room for whatever you want to do.
Yep. If I ever really care about that one auto attack, I'll okay.
Reprisal.
Not gonna lie, I hate auto attacks.
Yeah, I
Battle.
think they're kind of dumb. I think they're an annoying part of the game. Good adjustments.
Trick intent.
Okay, so healers are taking this no matter what. Freddy wants to be a little bit better. Yeah. You'll have to. Unfortunately, everybody will be always err on the side of too far back. Because it looked like a lot of people were really close. And then one, I think, was still running towards us.
What happened with that?
Laser beams went through the party. South laser beams. Which meant we were too close. That is not a fault of the healers. Unless it's like the healers are in obvious wrong spots.
Actually, remind me again what the long fire, where they go?
The long fire.
The fire, the last duration.
So here, I'll pretend that this is the yellow one. We will then run to the center first, because there's going to be a giant AoE. And if you have fire, you go to your respective side, further away.
But a little bit more like, I guess in this case, directly
Yeah, like
south.
not towards the laser beam.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but that's the general area. You don't want to be too close to the laser beam.
Okay.
But that's the general in which you should be. I think that's the safest spot until either I think of something else or somebody brings up something. Because the rest of the party then only has to go. Which means healers don't have to run very far. It'll have to be deep.
Alright, so I've been thinking about this.
Sure.
If we are VR rating in our nursing homes, I don't think I'll play a volatile type short character.
Because she'll already be
I would
short.
agree with that. Yeah.
Battle voice.
I will play someone a little taller.
No.
Nice.
Divination. Devotion.
No, or would you be playing the?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be VR Final Fantasy 11, so you're going to be a Taro.
I just think
Reprisal.
like you're since it's VR, your camera is literally at everyone's feet, right?
Yeah.
Your virtual neck would have a crick in it.
From looking up.
I'm looking up at everything.
Unless it's the type of VR that suspends your body, like it's a neural VR, right? So you don't actually move your physical body.
Right, but either way, you're in game. You'd be looking.
Yeah.
Because your character is short.
Mm-hmm.
Trick
Glad this is what you've
intent.
been thinking about there, Raid.
Yeah, of course.
These are the
I
big
love it.
questions that have to be answered.
Right? Is when we're in nursing homes raiding together. What are we gonna do?
Trick.
Why did I do that? No, okay.
Ready?
Because you were thinking about nursing homes.
Oh, I hit the
Feels-
wrong directional.
I can get. Oh, you got it. Cool.
Hang on.
Reprisal.
This is
Reprisal.
Yep, just focus up, look perfectly fine. That's a lot of shields.
Oh yeah, I hit my shake.
Fire first.
No worries. All good. Alright, ices. Look for your icing. Is that
Wait,
where you
no,
Where do you think?
you started. What the heck?
Trick intent.
Oh
That's
my
fine.
god. Nah, it's
Oh,
just killer
oh.
one. I'm sorry.
Is that where you think?
I got 3 dooms.
Trick.
Oh my god.
Ices are going up, so we should be stacked.
My brain
That
just
one crossed me.
completely melted, dude.
That just feels like overkill. Like one doom is going to do the job, game. You don't need to stack them.
god, dude.
Somebody threw a wrench into Zev's brick. I saw that. I saw everybody else perfectly standing.
And then Zev's off
And then
and
Zev
fucking
starts running towards me, and I'm like,
No.
Oh my god. I like looked at Suze's bar, and I saw that she had ice. I thought I had ice.
Doesn't even make sense.
I worry about nursing home Zev raiding.
Oh no.
Trick
oh
intent.
god. Well, Zev will just exist in this pocket dimension, and he won't grow old. So
What?
it's not going to be.
Raid.
Battle
Trick.
voice.
Except
Litany.
once in a blue moon, he'll be like a super carry.
Divination.
brilliant, and then he'll split back.
Wait, D, I
Devotion.
have a very important question.
Okay.
What will Gromp be doing?
Well,
Reprisal.
Gromp will probably be playing D&D or something.
Coalition of Elder D&D.
He'll do his VR D&D because it'll be possible then.
Oh, yeah. It's actually just a room. It's no longer VR. You're in a room, and it's a virtual room. The whole room changes and everything.
So
A holodeck.
I guess. I don't know what that is.
Star Trek?
Yeah, I'm not a Star Trekkie.
Okay.
Wow. But you don't have to be a Trekkie to know that one.
Ask Muni
Trick
about
intent.
it. Folks. Please.
At Muni, what is a holodeck?
Can somebody at Gromp what he's going to be doing in his old folks' home? Just 'cause it's
Trick.
out of context, I want to hear what he has to say.
Come in.
Who didn't stack?
Reprisal.
I think people stacked. That might have been just damage.
Battle.
Maybe? I don't know.
It looked like we were stacked.
I waited.
I mean, people took damage from it, right?
Everyone did, yeah. Looked like.
It's Kiana's fault.
Zev, for one frame,
Reprisal.
into his pocket dimension.
Isn't
Alright.
seven?
This is-
Isn't seven the other track?
Future where
Let's pay attention. Let's pay attention.
what's gonna happen? Okay, C is north.
Trick intent.
Everybody the northern side. Air on the side of a little too far north. Good work. Get out. Shadow flare storm. What did they do?
That's what I've been wondering when it happens to me.
I'm gonna equip that because that happened to me. I don't like that.
Start recording. and
Didn't
figuring
matter
out-
until it hit you.
Yeah, didn't matter until it's me. My ass started dying.
Well, did we get gazed? Is that what happened?
We shouldn't have.
Where were the healers?
Because if the healers were north and we were looking out, we would have gazed ourselves.
Oh, that might be it. I might be
Yeah,
looking across.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah, if I'm casting glare, I bet I can see Paco.
Well, I imagine so, but why would that give me doom? What did I get doom?
Okay, yeah, that probably explains my weird stuff happening. Okay.
Okay, let's see. So, kind of on the northish. Oh, I definitely just look at Paco. Oh,
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
I totally fucking turned
Yeah.
straight to him.
That's what I did too.
Because, okay, so I turned my camera, and then I use Q and E to strafe in order to realign myself a little further north. Right? So I'm literally facing one of them and strafing. Okay, great.
Don't.
Alright, let's see what's wrong.
Yeah,
Your question.
Don't.
that's the plan.
I think that was just. a
Battle
tad
voice. Litany.
early.
Maybe.
Life will have to go
Devotion.
on.
Divination.
Every time
Reprisal.
one of these instant HP things happens, I get like flashbacks to Girl killing me. or
To-
something.
So what killing you?
Oh, thrill of battle.
Oh, thrill. Yeah. And defiance.
And
my
defiance.
glyphs.
Yeah.
Accidentally pressed defiance at the wrong time. Now I'm dead. Yay. And that one time, food fell off. Great.
That all three of
Very
those have happened to me
Mm-hmm.
in a single raid tier.
Trick and 10.
Spread after the knockback. After.
Stay in first, please.
Trick.
She does this weird, like, back up.
Getting to shake range. I really
Reprisal. Battle.
appreciate it.
Nah. She's not second, but life will go on. Just,
Reprisal.
We shouldn't change too much.
Well, if we're lucky, North will be right where she is.
Yes.
Hey, look at that!
Alright, ice.
So did you guys know I planned this all along?
Yes, I did.
Trick and 10.
Remember, look away. Don't look at thingy. Don't look at thingy. Take some more north. And then shadow. No, ice. Stack in the center. Now we stack together.
Oh, I stack.
Nice! Healer LB3.
Ugh,
Can I live for this?
Reprisal.
yeah, you can.
I
Trick.
mean, if I keep healing you, yeah.
I can live through anything. You keep healing me. Alright, so let's see. Singular Apocalypse.
Thank you, Scratch.
Or what I can.
Yeah, absolutely. This will, okay, so it's going counterclockwise again. So we're going south. Oh, that's a medium.
Yeah, it's the first
There
one.
is no... Alright, so D will take these thingies, go pew pew, stay out of the center.
So DC is safe
Get
for
more
now.
of them, yeah. Okay. So center explodes. We're all stacked in the center. And then
And
we
then
spread
spread on B side.
in which
Okay.
I will have space over here.
So that's easy to take.
And then
Oh, that
Okay.
hits still there.
Shockwave
Trick and
pulsar.
ten.
You can live.
I got this. Okay, alright. We know how to do that face then. Perfect. Okay, things I question. Zev. Zev, why were you not stacked with the rest of the party when the ice was going off?
I had an eruption.
No, ice was going off. Did your eruption go off way too early before when the first laser beams were going?
No, my eruption went off before the knockback, before the return.
Let's check.
Right?
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah. But I baited a laser
Yeah, you
somehow?
baited
But it wasn't the
the
one
laser.
next to me. Because it,
It.
got me from behind.
Well, let's see.
Well, I was the one next to you, and I was baiting the third laser because I was. Hey,
But you were on the wrong side, D.
Was I?
Yeah, it was the.
But
You
either
went
way,
far
wouldn't...
south and it was the
No,
north.
you did not bait the laser, Zev. Paco happened to be directly in line with you.
Oh,
and shot
okay.
the laser towards
Okay.
you.
Oh yeah.
Wrong side on my bait.
You were. You still got the laser, but you were on the wrong side. At least
How
I think
so?
I still saw the laser going your direction because you ran to the south corner and they were in the north.
Yeah, you should have been on the north. Is there? Yeah, you should have been on the northern side to shoot the north one south.
D, you just need to look at which one has the purple line and just. That's literally the only thing you have to look at. They're not always on the south.
Yeah, it could be the north one's firing. Okay, all right. That's all set.
I have no idea what's going on there.
Okay, so when we're pushed back, after we get pushed back. No, sorry. Before the
Before.
pushback. When we drop our return, and then we all run away.
Yeah.
So on your side here, let's use Bravo. So either this red one or this red one has yet to fire off. It's not explicitly this. So the north one might be firing. Yeah, so you might want to be standing here instead to bait the number 1 laser beam.
I forgot about the tether.
Yeah,
That's
no
fine.
worries. Mm-hmm. There's a lot to it. Wow, it literally says I do a ready check. Boom. And then it says boom. But it didn't like my ready check.
It says both of us did it too, so it's Scratch, what are you doing?
We're good for one more pull, is that okay? Sorry.
Yeah.
We all
everybody hit. Yeah, we all hit yes, so I fucking hope so.
Yeah, I left you a picture on Discord.
Battle Trick, voice.
Litany.
Divination.
Oh no.
Devotion.
I'm so bad at this game. My fucking Kasatsu Hotchan. Hey!
Reprisal.
Hey. Wow! That's hurtful.
I can't be nice all the time.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it.
He's gonna come up to your room and pull the plug.
Wait till I blue screen of death your computer, D.
From what, your nursing room next door?
He's gonna throw his cane at it.
Alright, so that means it's stacked after we're
Trick
knocked back.
intent.
He's inside hitbox, yes.
Nah. Yo, how would you feel if I just ran away right now to the south and then
Trick.
everybody got knocked off the edge? God, that sounds great.
Fucker.
Stack.
Stack. Mm-hmm.
Reprisal.
Start.
How's it? I got hit back.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Hopefully, I was not the one you were worried about, Paco.
No. It's okay.
By the way,
Reprisal.
Gunnar, just to confirm, yellow can be at all cardinal and inner cardinal.
Okay.
Fire second.
B. Alright, you're gonna have to scream at me
Trick
which one is
intent.
the,
It's the ones, the south, or north ones. The ones.
Okay, thanks. I didn't see it.
No worries.
Yeah, so just run out of the circle and then run to your right.
Ice going up. Ice is going up.
Oh, I got.
Trick.
Oh, eruption's gonna blow up everyone. I got doomed.
Wait, what is that? Oh, that is. I could have sworn that was the other. No, that was the re-return. That's what I keep confusing for the ice. Jesus Christ.
This is
Okay.
Reprisal.
I learned something.
She's alive!
Let me try to. Nope, I'm not giving Zeus.
You could have covered her.
Not quick enough.
That's okay.
Alright,
it's okay.
look where the white thing is and run to the opposite side right away.
Yep. Right away.
Let's see if we can get this.
Actually, listen.
A is safe.
Hey.
Turn. What's it?
All the way out.
No, I didn't go far enough.
Nice.
And
That
it's-
line is safe.
B is
That
safe.
line.
Go clockwise this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, so B, C is safe for now.
Trick intent.
Zeus, you don't want to be in D.
Now we come in, right?
Yeah.
Now we
Center.
come in.
Center, stack,
Stack for this. Stack for this.
and then spread to D. Right? Yeah.
Spread around. Yeah.
Spread your clock.
For ranged, it probably just works like when we go opposite that first one, we can just stay there until we run into the stack.
Yeah.
Range. We can stay there and trade. Yes. Yeah. That's no issue. Okay. So that's what's been fucking with my brain. I keep seeing this ice debuff, and it's very clearly like light blue. So I'm
It's the
like,
same
alright,
color.
it's the re-return fucking debuff, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, Zeph? I saw the goddamn ice diva. But no.
Alright, so hear me out on this. I have a business idea.
For our VR nursing home? Is
Yes.
this- Okay.
We're all able-bodied and, like, you know, able to move around and whatnot. But if we're not, we could build gaming PCs into our motorized wheelchairs.
Yo.
Right, you would just like have a tube that you lay in all day, and it has the screen above you.
You know, like if it's not VR though, you just attach your gaming PC to your wheelchair and have like a monitor and tray with keyboard and mouse that slides in front of you.